So yet again, another monstrous day in the books for Nvidia stock and for the entire stock market. I mean, guys, the S&P 500 went up 1.6% today. Same with the Russell. The Dow went up over 1%, and the Nasdaq beat them all, up 2.5%, as Nvidia went up over 6.5%. So we have to break down the charts, my thoughts, and of course, guys, what I'm looking to do with the markets, and of course, Nvidia will break down everything in this video. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and let's get into it, guys. And oh, by the way, check out the mailing list down below if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every Monday morning for free. That's linked right down below, guys. All you have to do is put your first name and your email. And with that being said, let's get into it, guys. So like I said, Nvidia 6.5% green day today, and all the indexes went up, like I said in the intro, and the VIX is back just above 18 points now. So it went down a lot on the day, 12.5% red day for the VIX, and this has come down big time since last week. I think last Monday is when we hit 65 on the VIX or whatever it was. Yeah, 66, and now we're back to 18. So it has come back down to reality, still a bit high relative to where we've been over the last couple of months, but I'll take it. High teens on the VIX is not that bad considering we were just at 65, right? So going back to Nvidia, we can see here that we are at a very pivotal spot on the 5-day chart. We're obviously breaking out. You guys see that. On the 10-day chart, we can see now we're taking out, as of today's session, we took out the highs from yesterday and from the last couple of weeks, pretty much from all of August. So that's a good sign here on the charts. And now it seems like we're getting right towards, let's see here, the highs from, it looks like the 1st of August, we hit 121. So we're well in this gap right here. We're more towards the top of it, to be honest. So this to me, guys, looks like it wants to touch 120 in the short term. Then that's going to be a big resistance. We'll see if that is able to break. Time will tell. But ultimately, I see Nvidia at 120 and potentially above that point, especially if the overall breakout in the markets continues, which we'll talk about in a second here. I'll pull the charts up. We'll see how we're looking. But yeah, 30-minute chart looks great here on Nvidia. 20-day looks good. We actually have a golden cross in the making. But in my opinion, we're not fully breaking out yet until we take out 120, 125, which it needs to break. The high from the 1st of August needs to break on this stock. And we'll see, man. I'm long Nvidia. I'm in the stock. You guys know I started buying it on this dip recently as we got hammered from 140. Like we called out, like I said, before the split happened, everybody was like, Stosh, should I get in now that the split's occurring? Should I buy before? Should I wait? And I was saying, I was consistent with it. Guys, wait. We're going to get a sell-off after the split. I wasn't 100% certain because nobody is ever 100% certain, but I was pretty confident, and here we are. We got the split, and the sell-off followed shortly after. We got down all the way to $90, guys, and we hit 140, so we were down 35%. So if I told you before the split it was going to go down 35%, a lot of you would not have believed me, but it did, and we were expecting it, and I started buying the dip. And we'll see, man. We're not fully breaking out yet, so I'm hoping for lower prices. But like I said, it's a win-win. I said this in my video yesterday. If it goes up, we're making money in the short term. But if it goes down, we get to add more. And I kind of want it to go down, but we'll see, man. It looks like the markets in general really want to go higher. But tomorrow's a big day. We have the CPI coming out for July. Thursday, we have the unemployment claims number, which that came in a lot better than expected last week on Thursday, and that helped the market go up higher. So we'll see if that comes in hot. If a lot of people are filing for unemployment claims benefits this past week, that could really spoil this market rally that we've seen. But hey, CPI, unemployment claims, watch out for it. Big, indicators as to how the stock market's going to go, and Nvidia stock over the next couple of days. So on the 4-hour, we can see clearly that we're playing in this window right here on Nvidia, obviously, and look at where the top of that channel, whatever you want to call it, range happens to be. It's at right under, or right by rather, the 180 moving average on the 4-hour chart, which is at $118 per share. So guys, I'm telling you, this is a big resistance on Nvidia. If we break out of there, it's going to fly, in my opinion, in the short term. I think it's going to fly like crazy, maybe into earnings, after earnings. But if we get rejected at this point, do not be surprised, if we start slipping down before earnings. But I don't know. I'm not necessarily buying that. I feel like we're going to break out. I kind of want it to pull back, like I said, so I could buy more stock. But I don't know. I think the market's going to continue roaring on, especially if it holds up into Friday, guys. I feel like Nvidia might start popping out of here. But who knows? There's a lot of hype around it as well. That's another reason why it might rip out before earnings. A lot of people might start buying it. Time will tell. But as of now, we're at a big spot. This could potentially be a higher or a lower high, potentially. So we're going to have to watch it and see what it does over the next couple of days. I'm excited. And of course, guys, we're going to do updates here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe. And let me set my alert at 100. I'll put it at $118 for now. I'll do another one at $120 per share. Mark is at or above $120 per share. There we go. And before we break down the markets, make sure you guys get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash for a limited time will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, use that link down below, or simply go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. It's free money, and it also helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And let me show you now what we're looking at on the S&P and the NASDAQ. Let me pull it up here. So we're actually looking pretty good on the 4-hour chart. But just like Nvidia, SPY and Triple Q, they're both under the 180 SMA on this 4-hour time frame. That's a big spot of resistance. So if we do get out of, let's say, 545, 546 on SPY, okay, maybe we make that move to 555. That was the high, looks like, from early August. That breaks, boom, we could go higher, but we're not there yet. And on Triple Q, same thing. We're fighting to break out of 465, 470. We are, slowly taking out, this big resistance at 458. That's good. We're getting out of there, but there is going to be resistance at about 470. So that needs to break. And at that point, like I said, if these indexes start taking these levels out, Nvidia is going to fly. We talked about the Bank of America analyst, I believe, in my video last night, that thinks Nvidia is going to be one of the biggest rebounds in the next couple of months. I agree with him. He was, he was stating how Q4 and Q1 are very strong for chip stocks, the chip sector. So that's coming up. I'm excited about that. And just in general, man, Blackwell chips, those are going to crush it. They're not even out yet, right? So we'll see how that goes. But there's a lot left in the tank, and Nvidia stock, a lot more than, I don't think anybody's doubting it at this point, but maybe the stock sold off a bit too much, potentially. And we're getting that nice rebound right now, and the entire stock market's rebounding, which, again, we're still very data dependent here with the stock market. Keep your eyes on CPI and unemployment claims, which we'll cover here on the channel. But yeah, that's a quick breakdown on the charts, what to watch out for here in the next couple of days. So guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and sign up to the mailing list for my top 3 stocks right to your inbox for free. every single Monday morning. That's linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.